And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce on News Talk 1380, the Antelope Valley and North LA County source for your news now. And I'm Chris Spiker. Hey, Mike Townley.
How you doing, Chris?
Good. Caliber Collision.
Yeah.
Caliber Collision. So that's auto body.
That's Autobody. So we are a large collision center in the Antelope Valley, and we're across the country in 13 states. We have over 300 locations, and we're very proud to be part of the community and looking forward to a long-term relationship.
You run all those locations?
Not all of them, no. I have about 4, so.
Wow. So you're doing some traveling.
I'm doing a little bit of traveling through the corridor down to Van Nuys and Canyon Country, Valencia, but boy, I tell you what, we're growing like crazy, and it's exciting, and local insurance companies and agents and so on are excited that we're in town, so we're pretty excited to be here.
Because you guys are a big player in the business.
Yeah, we actually fix more cars than any other organization in the country. Yeah. Yeah.
I hear the ads,
Yeah.
on Los Angeles radio.
Right. So we're trying to get get involved with part of the community, and we're just very proud to be in the chamber. And 100% of our employees are from the Antelope Valley, including myself. And so we're just looking to connect and let people know who we are and see if we can help. It's a kind of an on-demand type of situation when you need us. It's not like the dentist, you only deal with it when you need it, but we're certainly trying to make it such a very good and pleasant experience. We try, our line is, we want to restore the rhythm of your life. So, because this is a pretty big disruption when something happens, so we try to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah. So like you said, when they need you, but sometimes like windshields get pitted by the sand blowing.
Yeah.
So I have a 2-year-old car that needs a new windshield.
Yeah.
Can they come by and talk to you about little stuff like that?
Absolutely, and down to rust or any type of minor collision, or all the way up to a Mercedes, Audi, heavy collision, or anything in between. So anytime they want to come on by, we'll be able to at least answer their questions, and if it makes sense for us to do some business, we'd like the opportunity.
You are in a great location for what you do, kind of a manufacturing area, so you may be a little hard to find.
Yeah.
But you're not in the high-priced rent district.
No, we're off of K4. Our address is 146 East Avenue K4, right off of Division. And right off of Division and K, so it's not very hard. Once you take it south, you can see us from the street, so it's not too far away. Big facility too, beautiful facility.
State of the art.
State of the art.
As
that's
it
right.
should be.
Yeah.
No more hammers and Bondo.
Well, we still have a few of those, but by all means, with the cars and the technology of the day, you got a lot more computers and things leaning towards the technology aspect to repair these cars nowadays. So the shops have to be equipped with the right tools and the right computers, actually, to repair these cars properly and safe on the road.
Let's talk about why cars get totaled.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Boy, it's just my bumper in the right side there, and he totaled my car.
Yeah, there's two ways of looking at the total losses. One is there's what we call a integrity total loss, and that is one that we cannot restore the integrity of the vehicle anymore, so that's considered a total loss on its own. Then there's the economic total loss, and that's when the repairs that are needed to restore the car back to pre-accident condition are more than the value or the current value of the car itself. That is also a total loss, so it could be one or the other.
So do you have a lot of studies in psychological, you can put your arm around
Yeah.
the shoulder and say, hey,
Absolutely, and we have to always continually remind ourselves to put ourselves in our customers' shoes. This is not a very happy time when you have to come see us, when you have to. And so we try to empathize and try to make at least this side of the equation a little bit easier. Hopefully we exceed their expectations based on maybe some past history with shops, and so we try to make that environment as easy as possible so that it takes a little bit of the sting of having to be in a collision in the first place. So
yeah, tough time.
it is, and it is psychological, because you can't just process people. You have to connect and make sure that we're meeting their needs and their expectations, because this is new for them. This is not something we do every day, but bottom line is this is new for them, so we have to make sure that we're being sensitive to that.
What percentage of your clients, it was their fault, one way or the other?
Well, it's a hard one to judge. Some people, it just depends. I don't know if there's a real ratio of who's at fault. Sometimes it's a question mark, but bottom line is that we try to not get into that conversation. We let the insurance companies handle that. We're kind of on the tail end of that to try to at least solve that part of the problem. So by all means, that's already established before we're working on the car. So we don't really have to get into that type of situation as often as you would think.
What are the hours?
7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, right?
Closed on the weekend.
Closed on the weekends for now. We're open to that in the future. Some of our locations are open half a days. At this time, the current business doesn't need to be open, but we do have people that work there that will come in for the customer if, in fact, that is a need of theirs, and so we will open up for a customer to deliver a car or whatever they may need.
Well, I know in my business I'd love to be busier on the weekends.
Yeah.
But sometimes the crew enjoys a couple days off.
Yeah, that you have to give them some time off, and so they recharge their batteries. And it's the body shop business or the collision industry. It's a tough business. It's hard work, and we have to make sure that we're doing things always by the book and by the manufacturer's recommendation. So it's not just yanking this fender out and doing that anymore. It's very strategic and very scientific now, and so we always have to be balancing out the right repair for the right car, because every accident is different on any given car.
How did Caliber find you?
Find me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been in the industry for quite a long time, so since 1983. I know I don't look like it, but it's been a while. But just, I guess I've lasted longer than most, and this has been a great opportunity for me to be a part of where the future of collision repair is, and that is, trying to duplicate a process that is, like I said, restoring the rhythm of their lives. So we try to take best practices from a lot of the people that have been in the industry and duplicate that process throughout the company, and we keep on fine-tuning it, and it's a great organization. I'm very proud to be part of it.
I know we were talking earlier, you've been involved with some other companies.
You sure?
And I know that if you're involved with Caliber, it's a sharp operation.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope they feel the same way. I hope my contribution is pointing in the right direction, or the direction they want us to go.
Do you want me to call over there and have a talk with them?
I will. I would. Yeah. Please do. Yeah.
You can never be thanked enough. This last B4B at Domingo's,
yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
And also the two folks from the local
right.
store.
So Gia is our office manager,
right.
and Juan Diaz is our center manager, and so those are the two that you will probably see over there. I may be sprinkling in here and there, but they are the local leadership out here for Caliber Lancaster, and they're very excited, and quite frankly, the company is growing very fast. We just have an agreement with a large insurance company that's coming on board, and so we hope to continue to represent the collision side as well, so the other insurance companies as well will put their confidence in us, just like they have over across the United States.
And those two folks are having fun going to the chamber events?
They are. They're, how do we connect with the community? I think a lot of the potential, because I'm a resident as well, and sometimes I think the impression is we're from out of town. Well, the name is, but the people are all from the Antelope Valley, and we want to be part of the community, and this is one vehicle that we feel that has been terrific so far, and I was able to participate in the last breakfast, and a lot of great people in the chamber, and looks like there's a lot of support.
When people have a collision, who do they call first?
Well, they should be calling their insurance company, whether or not they're really not they're going to report it or not, because they want to make sure it's on record in case a different story comes from another insurance company.
Yeah, I ran into your client and my neck hurt, so
that's right.
We hadn't heard about it.
That's right, and then sometimes they'll say one thing at the time of the accident and then another thing to their insurance company. So you always want to report it to your insurance company to make sure that everything that's required is done, and then you could always choose to file the claim at that time. And if you don't, you can take care of it on your own and so on, but at least your insurance company can protect you if anything comes back your way that you didn't expect.
Do my rates go up if I let the company know?
No, not until you file the claim. So and even then, that's not a guarantee. That's a misnomer. So not necessarily claims your rates will go up, but you can always ask them. Hey, listen, if I report this claim, if I file the claim and see it through, how would this affect my rates? So you can always go ahead and ask those questions, and they'll tell you.
So do you have free donuts and coffee for the tow truck operators?
Not necessarily, but we do have free coffee and goodies. And hey, at 11 o'clock, we're popping popcorn in the lobby, so come on by and have a bag.
Mike Townley, tell us again where Caliber Collision is.
Thank you. It's 146 East Avenue, K4 in Lancaster, California, and the phone number is 661-945-6551, 661-945-6551.
Thank you. Thanks for being on.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.